It was a nice ride.
Where's our pickup? I don't see it. Oh, is that it? Or is that it? That looks like it's it. Okay. Ourselves. And turned in. Make sure we're fully flat as well. Yeah, we're not even over enough. Hello, around. How you doing? I'm really bad at doing these ones with American truck. I just have to take my head out the window and then I always get them up. Right, that should be perfect lined up. Come on.
Ready to
There
roll.
we go. Get that connected. Raise the suspension. Handbrake off and let's go. Can we go out of this gate? I would assume you can. It'd be annoying if you can't. Yeah, there we go. Save us going all the way around the building again. Alright, and now we're off to get this delivery done.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Okay. And we're on the open road. Nice.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep forgetting we've got traffic lights every now and again. But yeah, we're on ATS simulation 1. Well, to be fair, there's only one simulation server on ATS for Truckers MP. This will be a nice little job to start us off with. How are we for fuel? 3/4 of a tank, we're good. It's annoying that the second lot of traffic lights have turned, but these ones haven't. And now our left turn's turned off. So we have to wait another set of traffic lights for it. Do you know what we need to do though while we're here? Not that. We need to get a photo of our delivery of our job when we hit some times. When we hit some lights that I can actually see the truck. We need to get the
Turn left.
photo. We'll find a way to get a photo in a second. In fact, if we just nudge it forward a little bit, maybe we can get it while we're moving. There we go. That'll do. Why is my... Yeah, they were meant to be on. Let's get our cruise control up. And get cruising along and keep going. Need to sit back and relax and get the job done. Yeah, it has been a little while since I last did it at ATS, but it's one of those where it's the same with the Euro Truck and American Truck. I will stream it once. I'll stream it once, get so many videos out of it, and then have to stream it until like all those videos are done. So I'd rather not stream every week. Like do American Truck, Euro Truck, American Truck, Euro Truck kind of thing, and then have months and months of videos backlogged. I'd rather stream once a month, like do American Truck once a month, 1 month, Euro Truck another month. Get as many recorded as possible. Sometimes it's like I get enough recorded in a live stream to do 2 months worth, so it might even be I do American Truck 1 month, Euro Truck the next month, then I take a month gap and then do the next one kind of thing. Just how it works for how the videos coming out. Hey, Super Gurk. The Gurk.
Go straight on.
How you doing? Just slow it
Keep
down
right.
for these lights. That should be perfect. Yeah. I've got it, so if I line it up with my mirror that I should be in. If my mirror, if that line on my mirror goes up past the line, then I'm past it. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Just started live. Just started the live stream. Just started this delivery. Just getting going. Looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow I have tickets to go and watch the F1 movie, so I'm looking forward to that. And then obviously Austria on the weekend.
Keep left, and then
That'll
turn
be
left.
be good. And the following week it's Silverstone as well, so
Turn
British
left.
GP. But yeah, I've kind of got into a routine schedule-wise now, where I'm getting my videos done. I'm getting... I've got how many videos I've got prepped for YouTube so far. I think I've got a few weeks worth at least ahead. Which I know is not... it's not good to have videos going too far ahead, but when it's like my first look videos or my vote videos or trucking videos, I live stream and then edit down into videos, it's good to get them ahead of time. And then I've got my... what's it called? City Bus Manager videos, where I'm only like 2 weeks ahead on that. And I'm just trying to keep them into 2 weeks ahead. And then I've got my car dealer simulator, where I'm a few weeks ahead on that one. I literally finished recording next week's video today for that. The first look videos are easy to pre-record. Sometimes when a company sends me a game key, I have to have a video up by a certain day, so they're good for scheduling and pre-uploading. And then if I just play demos, I can just play the demos and get them up and out as well. And then my laundry store simulator, I'm a few videos ahead on that as well, so that's good. This week, you're on school holidays. Nice. Like, is this the... is this... I was going to say, it's not the start of the 6-week holidays yet, I don't think. I think the 6-week holidays would start in July for some people. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it's just been... But yeah, there's like... I've got a family member who works in a school, and they've just gone back at the start of the month from a holiday. You were from Denmark, and it starts on this Friday. Nice. So do you... I don't know how it works in other countries, but I know obviously in the UK, the main school holidays run for 6 weeks in the summer, and then you get like the half terms where it will be like a 1-week holiday or a 2-week holiday at half term, and then at the end of the each term you'll get a week or a 2-week. It all depends on what happens when. So say if Easter happens on a weekend, you might get a 2-week holiday, but if Easter happens in the middle of the week, you only get a 1-week holiday. Although Easter normally happens on a Sunday, so you know what I mean? Yeah, those kind of things. So if the certain holidays happen on, yeah. And then each school can dictate when they have the holidays if they're a non-state school. So if they're a non-state school, they can turn around and say, well, we'll just have 2 weeks holidays here and 1-week holiday there, whereas every other one would say, oh, we'll have 1-week holiday here and only the 2-week holidays at a different time. But they normally always have the 6-week holidays at roughly the same time, because it just works out better for people. Because obviously, if people have got kids in school, then, you know, they're going to be off for those 6 weeks every year. So if you need to work out childcare or anything, or time off work, you can figure it out that way. It's just annoying because the 6-week holidays is always when the holidays are expensive. So if you're going away on vacation or whatever, the 6-week holidays is always when it's busy. It's always busy, and it's always more expensive. Go on holiday.
Go straight on.
Oh, we've got some lights, so we've got to slow it for them. There we go. But yeah, the 6-week holidays though is one of those things where, depending on when it starts and when it finishes, can be 6 to 7 weeks from holidays, 10 days Easter, 2 weeks around Christmas. Yeah, Christmas, New Year is always 2 weeks. 10 days start of October, and yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, the 6 weeks in... Oh no, we're gonna hit this light. But yeah, the 6 weeks can be, for some it can be too long because it's we have a lot of time. Yeah. So yeah, but it's so the summer holidays can be long. Like 6-7 weeks can be long for people that obviously have to figure out childcare and stuff. But on the other hand, it's one of those where, would you rather regulate it where you were to have a 6-week gap is good, but it gets people out of routines, and school in itself is one of those things where routine is probably best. It's best to be in a routine for school, because that means you're going to be waking up at the same times and this, that, and the other. I understand why it is 6 weeks, but because obviously everyone needs to. The people will be changing from year 7, like for changing different years. So, for instance, if you're in the UK going from year 9 to year 10 and 11, so going from year 9 to year 10, in year 9 you take your choices for what you want to specialize in year 10 and 11, or at least they did when I was in school. I don't know if they still do that, but say in year 9 you want to specialize doing geography, so more of your lessons will be geography based, whereas other people will have specialized, it will specialize in, say, mathematics or computing, or we had construction and engineering. I did. As in 11th grade, 6 weeks is too long. I just want to stay home alone. 3 weeks. Yeah. It's one of those where it can be too long for the people that want to get back to lessons, and you know you're coming back out of it. I think there's if you don't use it, you lose it. So if you don't do, if you're doing really well at maths and then you have 6 weeks of not doing it, you're gonna completely lose it. Like, I'm learning Japanese and I'm doing daily tasks to do Japanese, to try and learn Japanese, and like having that break between one day to another day, it helps solidify certain parts of it. There's other parts that I need to then work on, but then I know that I need to work on it because that's just how it works. That's how the app works as well.
Go straight on.
I'll do one lesson where I'll do one set of lessons where there'll be
and then exit right.
A lot of lessons that I do well, a lot of words I get I memorize, but then there'll be the odd few where I'll forget. And having that day's break is a good one, because the ones that I remember, the ones I forget, I then work on again. But if you're like going from like I say, year 9 to 10 and 11, you're doing GCSE, like in the UK, you're doing GCSE maths, English, science, and IT, or I think the 4 basic ones you do in the UK now. So if you're doing, if you take time away from doing maths and getting that foundation in, then you might end up forgetting. Like trigonometry was the one I always struggled with. I was off for the half term and I completely forgot it again, and it was like I was learning from scratch. Yeah, you full-time as a cook, nice. I do hope you do well in whatever exams you do, and obviously going to do cooking. You're gonna in everyday life and job and work, you use your basic skills that you learn in school. Like you do maths, obviously with cooking you need to do measurements, baking times and all that. You need obviously your English for reading and writing, for doing recipes and following instructions. Science, because cooking is basically a science as well. 1 degree one way, 1 degree another way. You could go from having a cooked egg to a raw egg, basically. Or like for people that eat meat, you could go from rare to medium rare, or rare, you know what I mean? So it's always one of those. It's a science in using everything each day. I'm currently working on resitting my English because I didn't get a good grade in my English, and I'm trying to better myself to get a better prospect on possible jobs. So for me, I'm redoing my English because
keep right.
I could talk about something. Right. I've always struggled with when it comes to writing things down,
exit
and
right.
things. So yeah, it's like that.
Ready to turn left.
But then I'm also still on the wait list for autism and ADHD assessment, so that's great.
Turn left.
Hopefully get seen by the end of the year for that. Been on the wait list for over 2.5 years now, and it's wild. But yeah, don't know what that light means, but okay, keep going. But I don't know how it works in other countries, but bills, generally just paying bills and paying any taxes, is maths. People don't realize that it is. But for instance, you might have like in the UK, national insurance and tax gets taken away before it hits your bank account. There's also parts that if you do a pension, your national insurance, your tax doesn't come out your pension, but it then lowers what tax you pay now. But then at the end of the time when you end up taking your pension, it might be
Go straight on.
Anyway, not getting involved. No, yeah, tax talk's not fun. But so that's one of the things that you don't really need maths for. But when it comes to paying for your gas, your electric, your phone, internet line,
go straight on, and then keep right.
And all that, it's
keep right, and then turn right.
Turn right on red.
Turn right.
It's one of those that, yeah, you have to go. No worries, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, it's one of the, like, you're paying your bills, you're paying subscription fees. You get so much out of you. So whatever you pay, you've got to then figure out how much you can then spend on rent and all that. It's, yeah. It's one of those where, and obviously if you end up having to do like a mortgage, then that's money and English, because to sign the contract you've got to understand the English to understand what you're signing. That's just what happens when you're older. You need to, and rent agreements and stuff, you've got to get all them. Yeah, a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But yeah, a lot of people are going to be either of sat exams, sitting exams. It happens every year. And the best you can do, the only thing you can do is the best you can do. If you're struggling, just like, I struggled with my English just because there was certain parts of my English tests that didn't make sense, or I struggled to put myself into those situations, which makes sense with now being referred to getting assessments. But back then it was like, oh, you just don't know what you're doing, you're just not putting enough effort into it. So yeah, no matter what, if you apply yourself, and even if you're having difficulties, tell someone. If you don't, a problem shared is a problem halved. If you share a problem, half the problem, they might be able to help you, they might be able to refer you to someone for help. If you've sat an exam and then you can't resit an exam, then there's that. It's just, things take time, and don't rush things. If you've got an hour for an exam, take the whole hour instead of taking 15 minutes. You go through it all and you think you've done. Go back, sit over it all, make sure you've got everything done. Take time. But then if you're also struggling with something,
keep left.
If you're struggling with a certain part of an exam, then that's fine. Skip over it, go to the next one, and come back to it at the end. Don't struggle for the majority of your test to try and figure out that one part and then completely forget about the rest. That's kind of what happened with me, but I tried to move on and then it's like, well, I can't do these ones either, so what's the point in doing the rest of it? Yeah. But yeah, I always liked the exam. I always liked the where you get exam, where you don't really get an exam, but it's like it goes off the work you've done. So for my IT and that kind of stuff, it was like I just had fun and enjoyed what I was doing. And
Keep left, and then turn left.
It did well. Keep left and left.
Turn left.
Yeah. But yeah. You could be doing I think spelling was always one that got me as well. Spelling was really bad. But yeah, with like my IT, I just had fun with it and did what I enjoyed. And I ended up getting good marks for it. But then when it came to English, it's like spelling was really bad, grammar was really bad. Still is, but I'm working on it to try and do my level to redo it. And then yeah, just it is what it is, isn't it? At the end of the day, you'll end up either you'll be good at what you do. You might be stressing out, but
Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn
yeah.
right.
At the end of the day, just do your best at your exams.
Turn right.
Do your best in school. Like, pay attention, actually try and apply yourself, because it might just end up being a number or a letter or whatever, but it dictates the rest of your life. And it's best to...
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
It's best to apply yourself and do your best rather than... realise I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Am I not gone far enough over? No. Push this as much as I can over. We're going into the other trailer. Feels like I might do. Oh, it's non-collision, so it actually worked. No, we didn't. I was super close. Nope. Get me in it. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm really bad with reversing these. Yeah, I've messed this up completely. Okay. Yeah, got it. Most awkward way I did it, but I did it. I'm near level 28.